Oh.
I love you. I'm here. Hi.
Hi, guys. Say hi.
Hi.
No, he calls you Uncle John. Who is that?
Uncle Tyler.
And Uncle
John.
That's right. All right, go play. Go play with mom. Yes, yes, that is Uncle Tyler. I love you. Yeah. All right, buddy. Oh, he said he loves you. He said he loves you too. Yes. You guys are ridiculous. I found it. Yeah, sorry, guys. But we're good, and I think my upload's fixed too. So. Yeah, he's in the Packers. He's in the Packers. Yeah.
True. It's true. And Ahman Green's a gamer and all that kind of stuff.
You take back what you just said. I'll smack you. Patriots just dominating, getting the job done. Wasn't a clean win against the Bengals, but they went out there and still did it, you know. And the Bengals aren't an easy win anymore, right? Joe Flacco's kind of getting the job done as well. He's competing. Their defense is somewhat stepping it up a little bit, right? They're not getting dropped 40 bombs on them. I got Broncos at 4. They beat the Chiefs. They just keep winning. Got to put them up there. And then, unfortunately, guys, and this is like I have trouble putting them here. I have the Bears at 5. They're 8-3 at the top. I do, guys. I do. They're the top of our division. They're 8-3. They're listen. They have a tough schedule coming up here. We're gonna find out who they really are. But they're the top of the NFC right now, dude. They're winning. Listen, hear me out. This is why I didn't want to put them there. I think the Packers win both games on them, and I think we win our next game against them.
And do you think the Eagles beat them?
And I think the Eagles. No, I actually think I think they'll upset the Eagles, or they'll keep it close because the Eagles are collapsing. But I got to put the Bears there because if they take one game from the Packers, and they win one more game, they're going to be 10-5, 10-6. They're probably going to win the division unless we win out. And listen, they don't look good.
My top.
I'm not going to put the Bills up there because the Bills are losing to terrible teams. The Bills just lost to the Dolphins. Sorry.
No, yeah. Dude, the Bills aren't in my top 5. Dude, this is harder than it's ever been. Because if you look at DVOA, right? If you look at like who the best teams in the NFL are right now, they don't have the best records. So
I know, like I want to respectfully put the Chiefs up there. Like they just had a nice gritty win against the Colts, and like you just know they can get the job done if they make it to the playoffs.
They outgained like that was like the weirdest overtime game ever. Like if you just look at the stat sheet, it looks like the Chiefs won by 10. You know, but it took them to overtime, and they were efficient, dude. They had the time of possession. Yeah, Chiefs are good. So here's my top 5, guys. I have the Rams and Seahawks at 1 and 2. I think they're definitively the 2 best, and I'm gonna say full stop. That after these 2 teams, there are like 8 teams that could get the next 8 spots.
I agree.
Okay, so don't be mad if you're at home. And guys, John, this has to do with your next question. The 3rd team I'm putting here. I'm putting Green Bay at number 3. And and listen, and I'm going to explain why when we talk about tomorrow. I'm putting Denver at 4. And I'm putting the Patriots at 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we all have very different orders.
Yeah. I mean, explain Green Bay, please, or are we waiting to explain it?
Yeah, Chris, are you picking Green Bay to win tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm taking the Lions -2.5. I might bet the house on it.
Wow.
To me, it's coming down to I'm starting to notice this thing that the Lions do. And John, I know your question coming up is going to be about our confidence in this Lions team. But like Jordan, if you think about the explosives that we let up against the Giants, those are the plays that Jordan Love is really good at. Like Jordan Love is good at finding explosive plays down the field, and we just gave up the most of any team in one game in a year.
Yeah.
With I think Jameis had over 10 explosive passes against our defense. And so now you're telling me that we have to go up against Jordan Love, who is significantly better than Jameis Winston. And quite frankly, I'm starting to get to the point watching him
Love has
play,
been mid.
But watching him play lately, I'm getting to the point where like he's the quarterback I would want the most in the NFC North. And so, like, give me the quarterback. Dude, I'm just that's Packers. That's kind of where I'm at with the Packers. Like if you tell me there's 5 minutes left and it's Goff and that offensive line or the Packer, like one of them has to get it done, give me the Packers.
Give me Gibbs. Okay, to respond to both of you, the Chicago Bears opponent's record is like 20-80. Okay, they took the Raiders took them to the last second. The Giants took them to the last second, like they did us. They have 0 impressive wins this entire season. They lost to the Ravens. It didn't feel particularly close. The Bears are going to get dog walked in the next 3 weeks. Okay? I mean, so I'm done with the Bears. You should be happy if you're a Bear fan. Your direction is clearly pointing in the right way. You've got Ben Johnson. You've got a good culture. That's all good. They haven't beaten one team yet. Then 0 good wins. Oh, they have 8 good wins. Fine. We'll find out a lot about them in the next 2 weeks, like you said. Chris,
we will.
Jordan Love is mid.
I agree.
I would take Caleb Williams over Jordan Love right now, and I'm dead serious.
Wow.
He like every good play I've seen from him that's 20 yards downfield, he's throwing up a prayer, and his guys are going to get it.
Clip that.
And
you know who never gives his receivers a chance downfield? Jared Goff.
Not even throwing the ball down. He's not even throwing the ball downfield.
But he doesn't even give them a chance. He doesn't even give them a chance. He either, even when
we don't have a dog. We don't have a single. We don't. It does though. Laporta was our guy, and he's gone.
Listen, what Jordan Love, because Caleb Williams did this last year too. Caleb Williams always missed long because he's like, well, I'm not going to compound this by throwing a pick, right? But now he's starting to learn that he needs to give Odunze and he needs to give DJ Moore just a shot at the ball to make a play. Goff doesn't even give J-Mo a shot. He just either launches and overthrows him or doesn't throw the ball.
But they haven't even sent him deep a
John,
lot.
Guess what team has the least defensive pass interference is called?
It's us.
For them,
it's us.
We had finally against the Giants.
We had 0 until that penalty. Because Goff just doesn't even give guys a chance.
Yeah, you're blaming Goff. I'm blaming our offensive line. Our pass protection's been bottom 10 all year.
No, Goff's had time, man.
I disagree. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm going Rams 1.
Yep.
Patriots 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bo Nix has looked good the last 2 games. I've been hard on him all year. I'm going to give the Broncos 3.
Okay.
And they're going to win a bunch more games. I hate this. I'll go Seahawks 4.
Yeah, okay.
And I hate this. I agree. They're kind of collapsing. They absolutely sold against the Cowboys.
Don't put them there then.
And lost me a lot of money. but 2 crazy fumbles, awful play calls on 3rd and 2 when they should have just ran it on a game-winning drive, and he got sacked for 10 yards, punted back and lost. I'm putting the Eagles at 5.
That's the most astonishing thing you've ever done.
Wow.
And then I'll go Colts. Then I'll go Colts, Packers, Lions, Niners, Bills, then Chiefs, then Bears.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the Bears are a top 10 team until I see them.
I agree, but they're 8-3, and they're leading our division. So like, I just put them there. I put them there, and the Eagles aren't top 5 because they just got dog walked by Dallas, being up 21. Right? You don't earn a top 5 spot blowing a 21-point lead against a team like Dallas Cowboys with their defense. You don't.
Dude, the Cowboys, bro, they're going to be a tough out the rest of the way for anyone.
They're eating. They're eating.
Yeah. I mean, Pickens
just double team Pickens. Pickens is wide receiver 1. CeeDee Lamb and Amon Ra must have gone to some weird little outing in the middle of nowhere because they are just dropping balls. Something happened. You guys, listen, Amon Ra, I love you. And I know that Jared Goff isn't throwing perfect balls to you either. Lock it the fuck in, bro. No.
150 yards on Sunday.
Yo, congratulations. I don't care. He dropped like 4 passes. Listen
he's
to me.
also the reason we almost lost.
Dude, and he is the reason we lost against, who was it? When he dropped the 4th and 1. Eagles, dude. Ever since he started doing all these hands commercials, let me catch a ball with butter on my hands and honey on my hands and lotion on my hands, because he's so good at catching and he never drops balls. He's dropped more balls this year than he has his entire season. Someone look that up because I guarantee you that's accurate. He has dropped more passes this season than he has in his entire career.
It's not hard. He only had 1 last season. So
that's what I'm saying. And it doesn't help that Jared Goff is literally seeing freaking ghosts and throwing at everyone's ankles. Like, that doesn't help. But Amon Ra was catching these balls every other year. Not every other, like 1 year, not 1 year. No, every other year in his career, he was not dropping these catches.
I know that I think Tyler and I are going to be piling on a little bit with John's next question.
That's okay. But real quick, Ty, you are correct, actually. So Amon-Ra St. Brown, I tweeted this. It's all my fault. I tweeted this before the season started, that Amon-Ra St. Brown, with a receiver that has had as many passes thrown to him at this point of his career, has had the least amount of drops in the history of the NFL. That was a fact before the season started.
He decided to catch up.
He now is tied with 11 with Jerry Jeudy for the most drops this season. 11 drops.
Jerry Jeudy isn't even in the same stratosphere as Amon Ra.
And 2 of them he was not credited with.
He was credited with 0 drops against the Giants.
Yeah, he was credited. I heard he was credited with 1.
I thought Jimmy said 0, but either way, 0 or 1 is insane.
Because he dropped like 4.
It felt like he did. Okay, so then my question.
Yeah.
That's our top 5, top 10, etc. What's your confidence level going in to the rest of the season? And let me preface it by saying this. Last year, 15-2, 1 seed, home game against the Commanders. We all picked the Lions to win, even though we knew our defense was absolutely decimated.
Yep.
What was your confidence level on a scale of 1 to 10 going into that Washington game and the rest of those playoffs? And what is your confidence level now in this team being a little healthier but not playing as well?
So I was like a 3 going against Washington.
Yeah.
Like a scale of 1 to 10.
I was like a 5.
I really didn't think we were going to win that game. I just didn't. Right? Jane Daniels was playing some of the best football that we've seen quarterbacks play.
Especially the way Glenn schemed the defense. Like, Glenn didn't believe in a quarterback spy.
Right. I was not confident. And then
I was a 10 going into that game, Ty, but I was a 2 going into the playoffs after that game.
No. Okay. That's where I was. And now I'm the exact same. I'm like a 1. I'm not joking.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, just look at the history. Look, dude, we are not playing Detroit Lions like Jahmyr Gibbs is saving us this season. No one was saving us last year. Everyone was dominating. We had everyone was rolling. Laporta was great. Goff was great. Even the year before that, like Amon Ra was a lock. JMO, we're getting him involved with the long ball, the Wombo combo, Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, everyone was dominating the last 2 years. We didn't need a single person to carry us. Jahmyr Gibbs is carrying our team right now. We should not have beat the Giants. We shouldn't have won. We can't rely on someone getting 217 scrimmage yards and getting 2 touchdowns for rushing over 60 yards to win a game. That's not a game plan.
I think it was 260
tomorrow.
Yards. Okay, so let me
whatever. That's not a game plan tomorrow. And our defense as well is like,
We're just not.
It's
We're
we're
not.
good.
We're not playing
No,
complementary football.
defense is elite. We're top 5 defense in almost
No,
every
we're
category.
not.
No, we get
Dude,
it.
no,
we
we're
get
not.
it. We get an interception against Jameis Winston, and what do we do? 3 and out.
We're
Like,
getting
it's
dude,
sickening.
Thank you. We're not playing complementary football. The Lions are not playing complementary football right now, and it's like Ty said. Like when the defense does well, the offense doesn't finish. When the offense does well, the defense gives up explosives, and it's just like there's no consistency. And so,
Ever.
if you ask me what my confidence level is, I'd say I'm at like a 3 or a 4. If we win tomorrow, that probably jumps to a 6. But like this team has real issues. It has real third down issues. Like we're really efficient on first and second, but we suck on third down.
Except on Sunday against the Giants.
All year.
What do you?
And it's like
They were good on third down against the Giants. It was like 80% success rate.
okay, well, I don't
like
have
0 and
I have the season numbers in front of me. I don't have the game numbers, John. One game doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, you're Mr. DVOA though. You're Mr.
Yeah.
DVOA.
Yeah, and the
I'm looking
Lions
right now.
I
at the
know.
weighted,
I know.
they're top. They're amazing.
They're top 10.
Rams, Seahawks, Chiefs, Colts, Lions.
Yeah. Dude, and stats can be wrong or misleading or whatever. Watch
Misleading for sure.
And
Watch the
here's the
game.
thing.
Exactly. It does not feel good. It feels like old Lions.
Missing Kirby, like right now, missing Kirby and Terrian. And like if you're gonna say that's why the explosives are happening on defense, fine. And then okay, well maybe we look out of sorts because Laporta has been such a good blocker this year, and he's kind of that safety blanket when the first 2 reads aren't there for Goff. And so now we're kind of adjusting to not having him. But like every team is dealing with these kinds of things, right? The Packers don't
100%.
The Packers don't have Tucker Kraft. Like so I'm just this team, John, it just feels shaky. It feels
I'm with you.
It
I'm
feels
not-
I have zero confidence.
It feels off balance. And so
It's a great way to explain it.
and so like yeah, I'm not confident in the Lions. And I want to say this right now to everyone listening and to my 2 brothers who I love so much. And I told this to Julia, my wife, before the show started.
My wife.
I cannot let the Lions ruin my Thanksgiving. Like I just can't.
I'm having water until after the game so that my Thanksgiving's not ruined.
Like I literally cannot, because I don't know if you guys are like this at home, but when the Lions lose, like it gets dark.
It gets dark.
It gets dark, and it's just like, dude, what a waste.
Pit in my chest.
Right. And so it's like that can't happen tomorrow when I'm hanging out with my family on a beautiful Thanksgiving. Like I cannot let that happen.
With 3 great football games on.
And so I'm going to pick the Packers. I'm going to expect the Packers to win so that the only thing I can be tomorrow is pleasantly surprised.
You should bet on it too. That's a wombo combo. Unfortunately, I'm taking the Lions minus 2.5 tomorrow.
But I'm just saying,
but
I also feel that way. Like if you ask me how tomorrow is going to play out, I feel like it's going to come down to the last possession. Okay. And it will either be right. And to me, again, and this is just a feeling, and the game is either going to end with a Packers field goal for the win or a Micah Parsons sack and we lose. That's the feeling.
Well,
That's the feeling I have going into tomorrow.
Okay.
Anthony, we're not used to this though.
My confidence level in this team to win the Super Bowl is about a 4, and it was like an 8 at certain points this season. So it's not super high. It's higher than it was last year, though, with our defense decimated. And I think our defense looks great. We're due for some turnovers here. I think we'll get some tomorrow. Ty, I have to disagree with your Jahmyr Gibbs thing, dude. The Eagles.
He's carrying our offense.
The Eagles were carried by Saquon last year. Absolutely carried the whole year.
No,
and
their offensive line.
They won the Super Bowl. Yeah, but our O-line was great last year, too. I'm just saying,
and it's
like,
not this year. And
Saquon,
our offensive line.
The Eagles fans were complaining about AJ Brown. AJ Brown was complaining about not getting targets. Devontae Smith was being benched in fantasy by everybody because he wasn't. It was Saquon, and they won the Super Bowl.
It was offensive line. It was offensive line. A quarterback that can run the ball, right? And then Saquon, which is why Saquon was able to thrive like that. Our offensive line is good, is great. We have the best right guard in the world,
John,
in the entire league. Penei Sewell.
The things Gibbs is doing this year, right? Those 60-yard touchdown, game-winning. Like that was what Saquon was doing last year, like in that way.
300-yard games with touchdowns, and you're like, oh my gosh, without Saquon, they might be bad. And everyone's like, without Gibbs, you guys would suck. Okay, well, we have Gibbs, and he's a stud, and I think we're going to be just fine. Listen, what's your confidence level go if we win tomorrow by more than 10?
If we have a good, clean win at home,
I'd still be at 6.
complimentary football. No, dude, that's a back-to-back win. Our first back-to-back win in like 5 games, 6 games. Like, I'm feeling much better, right? If Jared Goff isn't throwing the ball at ankles, if our offensive line gives him time, we lock down Micah, and we have a great clean game, and we win by a touchdown. Even if we win by a touchdown, dude, 7. Like, that's all I want to see. I'm seeing 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago Lions with our consistency, and that scares me. I don't want to go back to that. I can't go back to that. I can't go back to being like,
right.
Well,
I just want to be. I think that's what I can't handle. Right. I want to be consistent. I want to know what we are. I want to be consistently good or consistently bad, so that at least we know where we stand. And right now, it just feels like any given week, I don't know what team's going to take the field. And like I thought under Dan Campbell that we fixed that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow's game. I'm feeling pretty confident about tomorrow, more confident in tomorrow than I am in the season in general. However, these next 3 weeks, boys, we got a not easy game against the Packers, a not easy game against the Cowboys where their offense is playing, and then the Rams. And I won't be surprised that Rams game is if we win one of these next 2, our Rams game is going to likely
doesn't it kind of feel like we need Kirby to come back for that Cowboys game with Pickens and Lamb? It kind of feels like we really need him.
Yeah, 100%. Is Arnold playing? I think Arnold might be playing tomorrow.
He was trending that way. He was still in concussion protocol, but he would have done the walkthrough. So that's what I heard last.
Okay, that'll be huge. I'm pretty sure our entire starting offensive line is going to be in, so we should be okay. All right, Ahman Green should be here any second. Let me. Can you guys see if he's in the waiting room?
He's in Coach Green. Yeah.
Okay, let's bring him in.
You want me to drag him in?
I got it.
Welcome,
Mr. Ahman Green.
What's up? Oh, do I have my camera on? Turn my
You have
camera
to put
on.
it back on since I brought you in here.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
My camera.
Welcome.
Oh, and he's got the Packers background and the Packers
I'll be
jersey
right
on just in time. Where's Tyler going?
Oh, he's got to get the Lion. Oh, he's got a counter with the Lions jersey. Okay.
Ah! Yeah.
Come on, man. We can't be.
I like it.
Come on.
I love it. Yeah. Got me hyped, man. Got me so hyped for this.
I know this game's gonna be sick, dude. I can't wait.
It's gonna be fun. Nice to see you again. This is my brother Chris and then brother Tyler. Guys, we played Fortnite a couple weeks ago together.
Oh,
nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Nice meeting you both as well.
Thanks for joining us, my friend.
Hey, you're welcome anytime. Talk football, especially Packers Lions, but anytime football.
Yeah,
I'm your guy. I'm your guy.
So before we get into tomorrow's game, and I want your thoughts, your prediction, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You played in two Thanksgiving games in Detroit as a Packer.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? What was it? Awesome? Did you hate it because you were away from family? Is it something you guys look forward to? Like, what was your experience?
I say during the season I was locked in, and for me it was like a childhood dream because I grew up watching the Thanksgiving Day games between Dallas and whoever they played, and then the Lions was whoever they played, and then now being a part of that as a fan coming into it was like my first time was a 2000 season, and man, I was like, this is so cool. I'm just like, this is so cool. Okay, now I got to go to work. I gotta score touchdowns. I gotta block. I gotta do all the things I gotta do as a running back. So super excited.
And you won the first one. Did you win the second one? I didn't see. I looked it up and I saw that you won the first game.
I think one of them they got us. The Lions got us. I think it was the second or third one.
We were good for a random win every once in a while back then, dude.
We
were good for one, maybe.
Yeah, I say at home we knew that we're gonna get their best shot at home for sure. So we got to make sure we play clean football. We didn't go in there, not on our line, because if we didn't, then they was gonna, we're gonna get a loss. It was funny, I had an old teammate of mine in 2000. He was a linebacker for us, Brian Williams, and then in 01 he became a Lion. And he hit me up like on midweek, I guess the week before I had twisted my ankle or something. So I was doubtful, or I was what's the other one? Doubtful or questionable.
Questionable.
Yep. And so he calls me on a Tuesday afternoon. That's our traditional off day for the NFL. So he's like, "Hey, AG, man, how you doing?" I said, "What's up, B-Dub? What's good with you? How you liking Detroit?" He said, "Oh, I like it. It's nice. It ain't Green Bay, all jokes, ha ha ha, right?" Then he's like, "How's the ankle? How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing great." I said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm doing great."
Ready to play.
Intel.
Right. Yeah, he's
Oh
trying to
my
get information. He's trying to get intel. And I said, "You know what?" He said, "You know what?" He said, "You gonna play Sunday?" I said, "How about you find out? I'm gonna play on Sunday." I said, "I ain't telling you if I'm playing or if I'm hurt, where I'm at hurt."
That's
Oh,
so funny.
no.
So wait, so
No.
I have a question. Do players know if they are going to play? Like if they're questionable, but it's like they're just trying to keep it a secret? Is it for like game plans and stuff?
Yeah, it's like NFL teams, like the guy who basically took it to a whole nother level was Bill Belichick. So he was so smart where he almost got himself in trouble a couple times because he will basically fabricate how bad an injury is, and you got to say like everything, like he could barely walk. You got to, the trainer staff, the head's training staff has to report it to the NFL, and so they could then, for all the betting lines and all that could get set, so they know this guy's injured, he's questionable. That's all that is for the betting lines and for the teams to know, and so teams would smudge it a little bit or play. But I say from me as a player, I was honest. If I knew I couldn't play, I wasn't playing. I remember 04 season, I had a little hammy, or 06, actually 06 season, I had a little hammy. We playing against Philadelphia on Monday night, and I wanted to play so bad, but the hammy was giving me an issue. I tried it in pregame. It was still nagging me, so I was like, you know what, I'm out, and it was tough. So I was one of them players that if you ask me if I'm a player or not, trust me, if it ain't falling off my body, I was going to play. I'm going to play and have some fun. For sure. But it was other players and teams and coaches be like, oh.
Yeah.
Little suspicious there.
Yeah,
sure.
Exactly.
So, dude, it feels like the NFC North is just insane this year. The Bears are in first place with 8 wins. They haven't really beaten anybody yet, but they're winning games, and that's hard to do in the NFL. The Lions are beating great teams and almost losing to the Giants in overtime. The Packers look unbelievable, and then they lose to the Panthers and the Browns. So if you had, and the Vikings are the Vikings. If you had to rank the NFC North right now 1 to 4, what would you rank it going into tomorrow's game?
Great question. Let me see. Look at the schedule. Let me see the stats for both of them. Go schedule standings. There we go. Go standings. If I gotta look at them,
Bears have the toughest upcoming schedule. I think we're up there too.
Yeah. They're gonna find out if this 8-3 is legit. That's what I think the Bears are gonna find out, right? So if we're ranking from 1 to 4, basically.
And like on your chances of who you think it has the best chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said the division.
Well, in the division.
Teams, you know what I mean? Because right now you might look at it and say, "Oh, Bears are 8-3. They're probably going to win the division." Like in your mind, who's the best? Who are the top 4 in that division?
Okay, well, we know Minnesota's 4.
Yep, that's what I was going to say. We could safely put the purple down low.
And we're not even, and that's not even being mean. That's just that's what it is right now. They're going to be 4.
Bro.
Right. And and then between the 3, between Lions, Packers, Bears, man, it's tough. I'll go from down, but like I did, I started at 4. So I'm going to go up to number 3. I'm going to say Chicago. Because this is their first time being in this situation. We don't really know if this is legit, right? So they gotta earn it. They gotta play the games. That's what we played. And then to me, it is so tough between Packers and Lions. And right now, what I see is Lions is playing Lion football right now, even though they have a ton of injuries on defense and a little bit on offense as well with the offensive line. And so I'm going to give the slight edge to the Lions because they're playing a little bit better football. Packers are playing good ball, but trying to find their footing because you see like the 2 losses, but then even with the win, it was a battle, between them and the last game against not the Vikings, but the game before that, so.
The Giants, the Giants gave them a good fight too. Yeah.
Exactly. That was a battle. And so Minnesota, I kind of knew that game that was going to go that way because J.J. McCarthy's literally in his rookie year, even though it's not his rookie year, but it is. This is his first time experiencing all what he's going through. And the old adage for any defensive coordinator, you got a first-time quarterback starting and he's like got very, limited experience, we're gonna blitz the house at him. Throw everybody that's in our defense, make sure they walk up to the line of scrimmage at least 2 or 3 times before the ball snap. Because that quarterback is processing, okay, you got 2 linebackers on the line of scrimmage here. Where's the safety at? You're trying to process all this before the ball snap. And so their head is spinning. So that's where McCarthy he's struggling, this whole year so far.
Damn.
Yeah, that's good analysis.
Yep.
By the way, a couple people in chat saying that you look like you could go for 15 carries, 75, 100 yards tomorrow if you needed to.
Hey, I got some in me. For sure. And my wife won't let me though. This is as far as this goes. She's like, don't think about it. Please don't. This is her jersey, by the way. I don't know how I'm fitting in her jersey.
That's awesome, dude.
I could never.
Right.
Yeah, John needs a.
I get 2 yards.
Man.
I get 2 yards running away from Micah Parsons.
Dude, so
I've
got a question for you, Mom.
Yeah. What's up?
So do you watch all the teams or just mainly the Packers?
I'm a sports fan. I watch everybody.
Okay.
So me and my dad, we grew up, I was born in Nebraska, grew up in Los Angeles, California. So I became, because of my dad, a 49ers fan. So that's a little bit of 49ers in me there, and then obviously college, Nebraska, then after Seattle and then Green Bay for majority of my life. So that's where majority, like you see, Packer all day, a little bit of Seahawks because they drafted me, a little bit of Houston Texans because I went down there and had a cup of coffee, So I look at it as, because playing in the NFL, being a professional, just like what you guys done, Ninja for sure. When you play on a team, like you made it, you made it to what you were working for.
Yeah.
And so I give always, when I go to a Texan game, I'm texting out. When I go to a Seahawks game,
I love that.
I'm wearing Seahawks because I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for those teams that drafted me or free agent me or whatever. So
all right, so here's my question. When I watched you play, the thing that struck me was like your balance, right? Like your ability to stay up, and then one cut hit the whole house the ball. Like it was just like it's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Here's my and
it was not that fun to watch.
Well, not as
It was really fun to watch every other time. Yeah.
But
I love it. I love it.
So here's my question. Like when I was thinking about this, I was like, there's one running back right now who is active, who reminds me of you. And I was wondering, who do you think that, so in your opinion, and it was mainly, when I was thinking about this comparison, it was mainly the season that he had last year. But
I think I know who it is.
But he just reminds me of you, the way he's balanced, the way he stays on his feet, his ability to see the field, see like the vision. So who would you compare? Because I know like a lot of people are, they watch now. So in today's NFL, what running back kind of has your style?
So the one you're referring to is most likely Saquon Barkley.
I wrote it down. Barkley,
dude.
What? I just wasn't going to be jumping backwards over people and being on a Madden cover. That was awesomeness.
That was
he was just trying shit last year, bro. He's like, let's try this out.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct. I mean, but I'll say that. I'll say starting with Saquon, and then a guy that is also young, because Saquon's young, really, relatively. He's only in his 6th year, 7th year, right? That's still,
he's
in my
26,
book,
27.
Right. In my book, that's young. But NFL, they think that's old. I remember people were like, hey, man, how's it feel at 26? I'm like, what you mean feel at 26?
Yeah.
I'm spry. I'm like, what the hell are you asking me that question?
I'm just getting started.
I'm just getting this thing started. So I'm like looking at another guy down in Atlanta, Bijan Robinson, too. He's not as big as I was, or as I was, because I'm not big like that anymore. But my style of running, he's definitely got good balance. And that balance for me, Chris, where it came from was basically one at the university. When I was at Nebraska, we had my running backs coach, Frank Solich. Shout out to Frank Solich. He was a guy that we had this balance drill where we had to put our hand on the ground and hold the ball. And that naturally, coming out of that, you had to basically fall forward. And so you had to know your center of gravity to fall forward and keep running. And then what I also, this is like science stuff. I'm gonna sound like a scientist here for a second.
I love, dude. I love it. I love
So
it.
just bear with me here. So I know by the time, way before I got to Green Bay. So I'll say once I got out of Nebraska, I knew that if I leaned a certain angle and low enough that if I'm going into contact, I most likely will get bounced back up.
That's what I
So that means
noticed so much when you ran.
I could keep bouncing forward, and IE, that's what Saquon does. I don't know if he knows that, if he just doesn't
Instinctually.
intentionally, yeah. If instinctually, instinct wise, if he's doing it that, instinctually. I just made up a word.
But that's a rough one, dude. I got you.
Yeah, instinct. If it's instinct or not, but that's what I learned, and I started, banking on that because then I would study linebackers that was in our division. Mainly, obviously, those guys in my division. You got to think about it. I had Derek Brooks, Shelton Quarles in Tampa. We had Brian Urlacher and Lance Briggs in Chicago. We had Chris Claiborne. We had Chris Claiborne and whoever else. Sims. I know they had Sims one year. Was a guy out of I think Georgia Tech or Georgia somewhere. He was a fast small linebacker. Minnesota had big uglies. They had the smallest linebacker they had was 260. I was like, wait a minute, time out.
Hold up.
I'm 220. Like, really? 218? What's with a 260, 265 linebacker is a problem. Right. I'm cutting you. I'm cut blocking. So knowing that it was going to be physical and then use my leverage against them, and so when they hit me, that's where I called it the pinball effect, when I would pinball around, in the defense. Bounce around.
It's funny, Chris. Yeah. It's funny Chris brought that up because I didn't know he was going to ask you that question. And one thing I was going to say was I was living in Wisconsin towards the end of your career. So a bunch of my buddies were Packer fans, and I would watch all the Lions-Packers games with them. And I just remember standing up and celebrating every time we had you on third down a little too early. And they were all like, just wait. And then you'd bounce out and get that first, and I would just be heartbroken. So I learned to wait on the celebrating when we were trying to tackle you in the backfield.
Quiet.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now you got you. Now I got you.
He was just glazing.
I was just glazing. Just saying, I celebrated on third downs a little too early, and then you'd bounce out and get the first. It was wildly obnoxious as a Lions fan.
Yeah. So fun fact on that. My rookie year in Seattle, I was in one, I think it was November. I was the one back with the highest percentage of third down and fourth down conversion rate.
That's awesome.
The Seattle, so Dennis Erickson and then Mike Holmgren figured out, he played at Nebraska where they ran the ball 95% of the time. And why we give him the ball on fourth down or third down? He knows how to go get it. So they figured that out and start putting me in. So that's where I got my feet wet in the league. I was a wedge buster. So why the NFL has kickoffs now the way it is because of guys like me.
Really?
I was trying to get paid and not lose my job, so I had to be a wedge buster. I was running full tilt down the field, running into 350, 315, 6'3" linemen. But I'm winning because they're standing in place. It's just physics now, right?
Yeah.
You got a bullet, like those, y'all be playing Fortnite and Call of Duty, y'all know a bullet is coming faster than something standing still. What's going to win? The bullet's going to win. I was the bullet.
Bam.
Woo-wee. So
no, man, that's nuts, dude. All right, so I have for my one question. The run game. A lot of people say that football changes, right? The style of it, offense becomes offense heavy, defense heavy.
Yep.
What run game would you rather be running in? I'm not saying it was harder now, but what would you rather be running in an offense nowadays? Or do you think you were just in the perfect prime time? Like, would you just go back in time? And do you think it's a little bit easier now? Maybe what would you prefer?
I would say no. It's definitely easier now. I learned how to adjust because I had to adjust from the start. So my journey started as a Nebraska Cornhusker running back, which at the time NFL GMs, NFL head coaches did not think Nebraska running backs were NFL running backs because we just got the ball and we ran downhill.
Sure.
And I'm like, okay, why is that a problem?
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense.
But because they say, well, you didn't catch the ball like the backfield, like run a route or do a screenplay. Or I said, yeah, I had to catch the ball from the quarterback position, direct snapping with my hands. Or I had to catch an option ball that was, I'm running full speed going laterally next to another guy that's 3 yards, maybe 4 yards away from me. And I'm waiting for him to pitch the ball. And then I got to catch it right here. I don't catch it here or they don't hand it off to me.
Right.
I got to catch it back here. And so you didn't really think about that. And you know what? You didn't check my resume. I played baseball. I ran track. I was a power lifter. I did all sorts of. I played volleyball 1 year in 8th grade. Hey,
So
all
the
that
scouts
counts.
were sleeping. The scouts were sleeping a couple decades ago.
Sleeping. You know.
I was gonna say because
so
that was definitely part of your game in Green Bay. You definitely got screens and got.
And you
thrown
know
the ball.
why? And you know why?
Why?
Mike Sherman, when he free agent me over, he traded for me. Him and Ron Wolf wanted me in Green Bay because they knew that. They saw a little bit of that in Seattle, right? And so Mike Sherman, he called Tom Osborne and Frank Solis and said, "What did y'all do with Naman to make him the running back that he was in Nebraska?" So he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we did this. We
That's
did
so
these
sick.
plays." So they took the option offense. They brought some in the direct. Like I remember doing direct snap in practice, and I'm like, "Y'all called Coach Osborne, didn't y'all?"
Yeah, dude.
I
That's
said,
so
"I know
cool.
this play." I said, "I know this play, Coach Sherman." He's like, "Yeah, we call Coach." I'm like,
That's
"I knew
so
it."
cool.
Let's
I
go.
said, "I knew it." You know. So
Is
yeah,
that-
it
There's
was
no
just.
reason.
Is that Master Chief behind you? From
Oh
Halo?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Where's he at?
Little old school Halo land back in the day.
Man, I got a little bit of everything. I got a 12 flag right there. That's me
Alright.
over here.
Got my Halo 3
got-
shirt on before I put
I
my
got-
lines on.
Yeah, I got the gauntlet right there. That's Doomsday right there, and then these right here from the fans of
Oh, that's
Green
so cool.
Bay. 3 Batmans there. Yeah,
Dude, I
got a
love
little
that.
bit of everything.
That's a sick
Transformer
setup,
back
dude.
there.
We're gonna get into our predictions for tomorrow. But AG, I want you to go first. How do you see the game going? Give us a score prediction and why you think that.
Gonna be tough. Cause start the season, they beat your Lions.
They
Bad
dominated.
Start the
They
season.
one.
Yeah.
dominated.
And it was like you know what? I actually on my podcast, I had the Lions winning that first game because of what previously, the last couple seasons of what it looks like in Lambeau Field, because that game was in Lambeau.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm liking that, Goff and Gibbs, they're gonna do their thing, and then the defense got Aiden Christian back, so it's hype. So I thought that was gonna be a Detroit win, but obviously it wasn't. So now the ties have changed, like I mentioned earlier in the show. Ties have changed a little bit, but Detroit still has an edge because they've been playing a little bit more consistent football, and almost playing the same with both of them. So long story short of it, I'm gonna go Pack, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be like a touchdown difference, so 27-20. That was my prediction on my podcast. Believe in Packers. So
Packers
27-20.
plus 3.5 looking real good then.
Right. And I'm not that dude. I didn't play fantasy football until I retired because I thought it was gambling.
So
Bro,
let me go next because I feel like Ahman and I have a similar prediction. I told the guys before you got on the call that it feels like just the vibes to me feel like the Packers are going to win with a last-second field goal. Like Love is going to get him in position, or a Micah Parsons sack. So the Packers will already be winning. Will be going down to try and score, like tie it or win, and then Parsons gets a sack. So I'm gonna say like 24-21 Packers.
That's two
All right,
under
Ty?
predictions.
Hit us, Ty.
Dude, I have us winning this game because we need to. If we don't win this game, like I think our playoff contentions, we're done, right? We've dropped 0-2 to the Packers. Packers still have 2 games against the Bears.
We can lose 2 more and still have 11 wins. But yeah, it would hurt our chances a lot.
Yeah, that'd be an 11-12 win wild card.
Yeah, this is a must-win game. This is a must-win game for us. I don't care what anyone says because this is a must-win game for us. We have to go 1-1 against Green Bay for tiebreakers. I think we pull out all the stops. We haven't ran a trick play in 8 games. We did a fake punt against the Eagles. It was terrible.
Yep. And everyone saw that coming, by the way. I called it right before it happened. I told my kids, well, that's going to be a fake punt. And it was.
Yeah. But listen, man, Green Bay.
That's bad when fans are calling it out. That's bad.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, no, it was so predictable. Dude, I think we win this game. I think it's a must win. I think we win by a field goal. I love the -2.5. Jake Bates has been, electric when it comes to tiebreakers, right? And just in hitting clutch, field goals. And I just think it's a must win. I think it's a run heavy game for us. I see it low scoring too, by the way. I like 21-24 Lions. I like that. I think it's a great score prediction. So, John, give me the Lions, dude. I think it's going to be incredibly close the entire game. We might even be down the entire time. But Jordan Love's just been inconsistent. So, and hopefully we take advantage of this.
That's going to be the key. That's the
Mhm.
Yeah,
key right
if he,
there.
if I have this feeling like he has just to me has just not looked great this season. His wide receivers haven't been helping him with all the drop balls.
Mm-hmm. True.
Obviously, they want to run the ball, right? And Jacobs is a beast.
Yeah, he's beat
I
up a
get
little
it.
bit.
I get it. And their defense is nasty, so they don't want to take a lot of risks because their defense can keep it a low scoring game. But this just feels like one of those games where the Lions should go out and win big. But Jordan Love's probably going to throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like, everyone's going to be like, oh, Jordan Love's not that great this year. And he's just going to torch us. But I'm going to have a different opinion, guys. I think the Lions get off to a quick start, get up like 14-0, and then the Packers just have to start throwing the ball more than they want to. And we take a 27-17 win on Thanksgiving. That's what I'm going. 27-17
Wow.
Lions.
Well,
I
John,
like the
yours is
wishful
so
thinking.
much better.
I like
I
the
love
wishful
that.
thinking there. Bearded, love it.
It is definitely a little bit of wishful thinking. I will say this: I'm more
That's crazy.
confident in tomorrow's game than I am in the Lions' like playoff chances or Super Bowl chances. I just think this is like our last stand. It's gonna be tough to beat the Cowboys.
Yep.
It's going to be tough to beat the Rams. We're going to be at LA for that one. That's our next 3 games. And so, like Ty said, this is kind of must win. I feel like the reason that we almost lost to the Giants was that maybe we were already thinking about Green Bay. And so I'm hoping that that's the case and that they're prepped and ready to go.
Oh yeah. There's the Master Chief. I was like, where did he see it? That's right
Yeah,
there.
the controller.
Boom.
That's
Yep.
incredible.
Yep.
Okay, and then by the way, how about an Isaac Tesla touchdown?
Ooh. Is
Dude,
that
we
like
tried
a second string tight end or something?
No,
he's our
our
third string receiver who barely
first
plays.
string.
Oh, you know
I was
what?
close. I was
Khalif
close.
is out. Khalif Raymond is out. So Tesla's going to get some more snaps.
Guys, but
He got
Tesla,
his first touchdown of his career against Green Bay Week 1 at the very end in a meaningless catch.
I just got to say,
Oh.
dude, I was expecting us to get Tesla involved a lot more, especially since of his incredible catches. And then especially when we lost Sam Laporta was out. I'm like, all right, like surely we're going to start running Tesla in here. We're going to be running 11 personnel and utilizing him more. Not the case. So I hope for now Khalif's out and Laporta, surely
Right.
Tesla is going to actually be involved. It makes me wonder, like, what are we waiting for? Are we waiting for him to just like for health reasons? Is he not developed enough yet?
Right.
Like, we drafted him for a reason.
It's got to be trust.
It's got to be trust. Yeah, but like I don't know.
Just case Jacobs doesn't make it,
Okay.
then I'm backing up Emmanuel.
Come on, Chief.
Click. Get it on there. Get it on there.
I can't even tell, dude.
Click. It still fits, baby.
Still got it.
Woo!
sick, dude.
I'm
Get
not
him
putting
in
this
there,
mouthpiece
boys.
in my mouth though. This thing needs to be
Yeah. I wouldn't
antiseptic
touch
right now. That ain't going in the
wouldn't touch
mouth.
that.
Good call.
for sure.
Dude, whole chat saying, put him in, get him in there.
Get him in there, coach.
He's
I'm ready,
going for
coach.
20. Come on,
Let's
bro.
go.
Longest run, 20 yards.
Right?
Oh.
Immediate explosive run.
Oh yeah. I'll pop my Achilles or something real fast.
Hey, Thanksgiving, one of the best food holidays out there. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food that you look forward to?
Oh, we were just talking about that on my stream last night. My wife is an amazing cook. And
God bless.
She thank you. She has one of her side dishes is the mac and cheese.
Yes, dude.
When I say, and I'm lactose intolerant, but hey, one time a year,
Come on, baby.
it's going down. It is going down. She used like 3-4 different cheeses. It's crazy. Munster, pepper jack,
Underrated.
cheddar, and like 3 others. It's oh my god. And I think that's the trick because you have so many different flavors of cheeses and different textures.
Oh yeah.
My
My mouth's
kids,
watering. I haven't had lunch yet.
We fight over that. Between me and the kids, we got problems. I'll be like, hey, I'm like, that's the last wedge. What's going on? What's going down? So that, and then she does my mom's peach cobbler. Oh,
Okay.
another good
I
one.
could get down with that. Chris is making the mac and cheese tomorrow, so no pressure, Chris. It better be the best one you've made so far.
I'm excited, and to make it even better, I'm trying a new recipe. So
Yeah, good.
Oh,
I know you add like a lot of spicy cheese to it, and it never is spicy. So like, I don't know if you need to up it or get like some crazy.
no, I just don't want to do that for mom because she doesn't like spicy food.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But come on, dude. Mom's not eating that mac and cheese, dude.
I'll
fly. I mean, neither am I because I'm not coming home this Christmas. I'm not coming home this Christmas. Anyways,
Dude, in my old age, I've become a stuffing fan. In my old age, I think that's we're not even having turkey tomorrow. We're having filet mignon. But I'm making.
I love that.
I'm making
Oh,
a
nice
cool
change
recipe,
up. I
Chris.
like that.
Thank you, Chris. You better try it. By the way, I'm making like a
I'm a filet
breakfast
fan.
sausage, technically a dressing because it's not made inside the turkey, and I'm most excited about that.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. Why filet? Question.
Dude,
It's
because
just
here's
so
my thing,
good.
right?
It's just good.
It's the best food holiday of
It
the
is
year,
good.
right?
Yeah.
And so why are we eating a bottom 10 meat? What, like let's get some steak in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the
John,
change up. You know what? I like
It's
that.
one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things he's done these last couple of Thanksgivings that I've been home for. Is like John's just like, why are we eating garbage turkey? It's almost impossible to have like dripping with juices. It's almost always dry. Literally.
Oh,
It's
are
like, why
y'all
not
baking them or y'all not frying them?
we do a little bit of both, right?
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I feel like
Dad-
our dad's a great cook and the turkey's never really dry, but even a perfect
Correct.
turkey is a 4 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like whereas a perfect fillet is a 10.
Oh, I've been
out of 10.
frying for like 10 years and it's always juicy.
Yeah,
Mm.
they
Mine's
stay
always
juicy when you
juicy.
fry them right.
When you fry them. That's why I asked that question.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I love it. Well, I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving Day. I got to ask you one more question here before you take off. And thanks for
Oh,
joining
I'm-
us.
I'm-
We'll have you anytime.
How long y'all going to?
We're going till 2. We're going to keep going the rest of the show and talk about other teams. If you want to stay, you can stay. It's up to you.
I could stay for another, I say half hour or 45 minutes. I'm good.
Oh, dude, freaking let's
do
do
keep
it.
it.
rocking and rolling then. But I got to ask
Yep.
you, who was the who hit the hardest in the NFL?
NFL wise. Ooh.
Yeah.
I've,
You just
I've,
hated going against him because you knew he was just gonna.
Well,
Well,
that's a
thank
great-
God
that's
he
a
was
great
in it.
question.
I'll say this: I had a couple in my conference, of course, and division. But the one dude that once I saw him get going, once he got drafted to the Steelers, you already know where I'm headed. I was like, okay, this dude is that dude. I've heard some things about him, and so I didn't play against him until I was a Texan. So we played the Steelers, and number 43 with the long hair,
No
and
way.
so he's on my radar. He
Troy
is on.
Polamalu?
Yes, he is. Hey, if you didn't see him coming, you might die when he hits you. That's how hard he hit. He might stop he might make your heart reset. Okay. So I had him on my radar because that's what I learned my first year, my third year in the NFL. When I got to Green Bay, Dorsey Levens was like, AG, when you watch film, watch the linebackers, we point out certain players, like we got to watch. Don't lose these guys before the snap, because if you lose them, you might get knocked out. It's that simple.
Wow.
Bro.
So he was one of those dudes. So I learned to watch film like that. So where's 43? Where's 57? Where's 48? Like 55, 50, 54. So pre-snap with me in Heinz Field. I'm in the backfield, shotgun formation. Matt Schaub is under center. My responsibility, I check middle to outside linebacker and then go to the swing route. As I'm hitting the swing route, I've already checked the flat. Palomalu's in the flat. So I'm like, okay, if he comes to me, do it. Whatever you do in mine, catch the ball first and then tuck and get that elbow right here so I protect my ribs. So sure enough, is nothing else open. Shabby comes to me and I'm like, shit. Because I know Palomalu's sitting in the flat and he's disciplined too. So he's not going on nowhere.
Right.
And here he comes. Boom. Wow. And I protected. So I got that elbow there. All this arm was bigger than, protected me. I still hurt. I was like, damn. I walk back to the huddle. You're like, you good? I'm like, I'll be all right.
Oh my god.
He only had like a 5-yard running area to me. That's like, just imagine coming from 20 or 15 from safety depth.
Right.
Yeah.
And he only came from the flat, like 5 yards, boom, hit me. And I was like, I'm glad I didn't play in this division, or it would have been a problem. Like if I was in that division, I would have got ready for him every week on week, because we play him twice a year in every division. So I'm like, okay, if I had to face him twice a year, my goodness.
Man, you said Steelers. I thought you were going to say James Harrison, but Palomalu was a beast.
But yeah, I never, you know what? In that game, me and James, he was playing. I think he was more special teamer at that time. They still had Kiesel and they had some Farrier, Kiesel. They had all pro bowl line. They had some dudes that played linebacker for the Steelers. So he was still on the back end. And that's crazy to say, because you know how good he was. And he was Debo. Once we came to start it, he was that dude. And he was one of those dudes as well. So
I love
That's
that. I never would have expected that too, with all those linebackers you were naming earlier too. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
Urlacher
Yeah,
was
but
bad.
Urlacher he got away with a cheap shot.
Yeah?
It was on Monday night, and third quarter we beating them up. It's when they reopened the stadium, Soldier Field. They remodeled it and everything.
I remember that.
Yep. Third quarter, it's a inside ISO play, and he blitzes, and my fullback William Henderson, I love him, but he missed the block. Totally missed the block. And you know how that, I don't know if y'all know this, if y'all been to games, y'all been in a locker room yet?
I mean, we've been in like
only Red Wings.
Yeah, we've been in a
Yeah,
Red Wings
Red
locker room.
Okay, so in an NFL locker room, on the way out of the doors to the field, there's a poster of how you're supposed to have your helmet on, button up, your jersey tucked up, like proper uniform, right?
Yeah.
Then it shows on that. The next photo, it shows illegal tackle, where you like leading with your crown on your helmet, what not to do in tackling. That's how Urlacher hit me. It was totally illegal. It's on Monday Night Football in front of a referee. And that's the night I found out if I was a boxer, I could take a hook. So he hit me, boom, like right here. It spent me around.
Oof.
And so I know, I mean, definitely concussed. So I shook it off, which obviously I shouldn't have done. I don't recommend that either to any young running back or a football player. Please don't do that. Take yourself to the sideline. Take yourself out the game. But he hit me, spent me around. I got up to the ref, was like, "You gonna throw the flag?" And he just looked at me. I said, "Did you see that? You gonna throw the flag?" He said, "He's like, bro, 3rd down and 4."
Wow.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
I would have tackled him.
I cannot imagine.
Eject me out of the game.
I was like, really? You're supposed to be protecting us out here, man.
Exactly, bro. It's disgusting. Despicable, dude. Don't get me started on refs so I can talk forever.
Oh, we
Ooh,
can talk.
get him started. Get him started.
Oh.
What are you
Don't
gonna
get
say?
me started.
Don't.
No, I was gonna say, JB, if since I'm on stand, our next segment is just we're going over the games, yeah, and predictions for the rest of the.
Before that, I kind of want to do the let's predict how many wins the Chicago Bears get. Speaking of Brian Urlacher and the Chicago Bears, pull their schedule up real quick. Bears are 8-3.
Yep.
I want all of our predictions on the Bears' final record by the time this year is over.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one.
They go Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, Niners, Lions.
I
They're not
mean,
beating the Eagles.
see,
I'll just say that real quick. Sorry.
You don't think so?
the
No.
Eagles are collapsing. They're 7-point dogs, so which I think is one of the.
I got it. I got 10-7.
I got 10-7 as well. I think I think they stole one from the Packers.
I got
the
a
Browns.
loss. Oh, I have a double loss there, Ty. So I have a loss to the Eagles. I have them losing twice to the Packers. I'm giving them the Browns, but I think that game's going to be a dogfight. And I say they lose. I think they lose to the 49ers and then us. So I think they go 10-7.
Well, Chris, that's only 9.
That's 9 wins.
Beating the Browns only.
49ers. You got 49ers
Oh, yeah,
at the end.
I had them beating the 49ers.
No way they beat the 49ers.
And then Detroit.
They win that game.
There's no way they beat the 49ers.
I think they do.
I think McCaffrey gets 50 touches like he does every game, and they win. Bro, like watching the Niners play is just what a snooze fest, bro. I'm so happy Kittle's back and healthy because now they're starting to, there's some explosiveness, right? But I mean, it's just check down CMC, run CMC 5 yards, check down CMC, handoff CMC 3 yards. Oh,
Dude,
he finally gets a 10-yard run.
He had the first 8 touches on Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
why not?
He's that dude.
Why not? Literally, why not? And like, here's.
Go ahead, Ty.
No, I was just gonna say, man. Like, do you guys remember at the beginning of the year, but there was a mini scare where they were like, "Yeah, he's out for the season."
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Yeah,
I was like, "Dang it!" I was mad because I'm like,
Same.
"Oh no!"
But, like, out for the dude. That's why, like, it's like, what can you trust? It went from everyone's talking about him being out for the season to no one has more touches in the NFL than this guy.
Correct.
Make that make sense. This dude is getting hit every play, like 50. Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you were in your show.
No, you're good. Say hello. Hey, this is Ahman Green. He's one of the greatest Packers running backs of all time.
I think we follow each other. Hi, nice
Yes,
to
we
meet you.
do.
Good to see you, bro.
Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go!
No Pack, no, dude.
Let's go.
No Pack, no.
This is crazy.
No Pack, no.
Yeah, Ty, I honestly do think injury luck is so, it's so unpredictable.
Oh, it's a thing.
That's not even injury luck. That's like false news injury.
But I think
into the most touches in the NFL.
I think part of it with CMC is what you're saying. Like, he gets injured so often because he gets the ball so often. He's always getting hit. Like,
So wear and tear. It's called wear and tear.
Yeah.
I saw a hilarious tweet though at like week 4 or 5 that was like Christian McCaffrey. The Niners have sacrificed him or sacrificed everyone else on the team to get hurt so that he can stay
Oh
healthy
yeah.
all year.
Yeah.
Great tweet.
Dude, they're losing a dog. They're losing a dog every right. It was Kittle early, then it's Boom is another person, then Boom is
It
the
was
Fred
the
Warner, or
linebacker,
whatever.
Fred Warner.
Linebacker.
Yep, Warner. That was a loss. Oh my
And
god,
then every
he's a player.
time it's like he's just absorbing all their health, staying healthy.
And
Yeah, if this was a video game, he's just sucking up all.
Oh
energy.
yeah, bro. He's just life stealing. He's life stealing off of his teammates.
So
Oh
Chris
my
has
god.
the Bears going 10-7.
Yeah.
Ty, what about you?
I love 10-7. I think they lose. Again,
It
I
was
think
the
they lose.
Eagles.
I like the +7 against the Eagles. That's all I'm gonna say. I think they lose. I think they take one against the Packers, and then they beat
I'm
the
with you there.
Browns.
I'm with
so
you there.
I also have them losing to the Niners and Bears. So I love 10-7. I think it's
Boom,
Okay,
boom.
AG, what about you?
Yeah, so I'm looking at this. So I say definitely Eagles, 49ers. They don't. So that's 2 losses. I agree with Tyler on they win one from the pack, and they win with they beat the Browns. So is that also 10-7?
yeah, that's
I don't
10-7.
Yeah, so I'm there too.
Unless
I see that.
Shadur Sanders just keeps
Come on, right? If he comes light it up, I don't know.
Who knows?
That
The
is
Browns
not-
defense can
The
keep
Browns defense,
Shadur.
though.
The Browns
Yeah,
defense can
Miles-
keep Shadur. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Miles Garrett is
freak.
Miles Garrett is a dude.
He only
He's a
needs
Look at how
5.
freak.
Look at how the
5 sacks
Bears
to break
looked
the record.
against Aiden Hutchinson week 2, right? They lost 52-21. They should have lost to the Giants, right? I mean, to be honest, like that D line is insane. And if Dart doesn't go down and they put Jameis in instead of Russell Wilson, they probably lose that game. They were
Yep.
down like 10 or so. And then look how they looked against the Raiders, who look like the worst team in the NFL to me.
Yeah,
But
they just
they
not having a good
barely won
run.
that game. And so, yeah, they could struggle with the Browns, dude.
No, they will. They will struggle with the Browns. It's not they could. That game is gonna. I love the under, unless Shador pops off and scores a lot of unnecessary points that I don't think they would against the Bears. But give me the under, bro. Miles Garrett's gonna blow. Miles Garrett and that defense is gonna blow up the Bears offense. Blow it up out of the water.
Yeah, but the Bears defense should be fine. Should be fine. So I'm gonna go. They lose to the Eagles. I think they actually get swept by Green Bay, but I could see them winning one for sure. So I'll give them one there. So that's 9. I think they beat the Browns 10.
And then loss.
And then lose to the Niners. Let me tell you this right now. So I predicted I did the ESPN playoff predictor very quickly, and obviously a lot's going to change with injuries and a bunch of stuff over the next few weeks. But I had the last game of the season determining where the Lions playoff game is played. Either if they beat the Bears, it will be at home against Green Bay, and if they lose to the Bears, they go to Lambeau. And so if that game means something to Chicago, if they have to win to get in Chicago January 4th, I think they beat us. I do.
Like Ben Johnson pulls out all the stops and just goes crazy and
yeah,
or
like they're just
or the players figured out like, oh, we could do this.
Yeah,
you know? They got the
but
confidence now.
If it doesn't mean a ton to the Bears, I think they do lose lines. So I'm gonna go. I'm with you guys. I'm gonna go 10 wins. We're all on the Bears 10.
Yeah, I like 10.
I can see that. You got to earn that.
A 10-win Bears team might miss the playoffs in favor of an 8 or 9 win Tampa Bay Buccaneers team.
Right. The NFC South is once again an absolute joke.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'll say that.
Do you think that the winner of a division should be guaranteed a home playoff game, or just a playoff game?
No, I think they earn it. It's tough.
I mean, a win is a win, and
it's win and win, and they get that home field for one of them. I think they earned it if you win a different division. And I say I say hack here, a tip information. Like you gotta remember, these are the players all around the league are the top players. So even on a bad day, Cleveland, like you said, we talking about Cleveland, right? Even on a bad day, they can make it work.
Yeah.
Even though their season had their seasons, let's just be real, their seasons have not been great, right? And we're still wondering why Myles Garrett there, but I think we know why they threw him a Brinks truck in his backyard. So they gave him all the money, but they still just haven't figured it out. And people think it's complicated. That's like, no, it is football, y'all. It is football. If y'all been playing football when y'all were kids in the backyard, right? It's not hard.
Yeah.
They make it so complicated because of ESPN and NFL Network, all this flashing and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it's just guys hitting guys. Yeah. Who's the fastest, who's the toughest, and who's the strongest, and who's the mentally strongest then too. Because a dude like Tom Brady, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if y'all had him on here or if y'all have ever met him and talked to him. He's like Darth Vader. basically. He's like that. And I'm one of the Jedis out there too. That's like, if you just have this over the next player, you could destroy him him, no matter your position. Because I used to tell I had an offensive guard, Marco Rivera. Shout out to Marco. He used to tell anybody. So he probably said something to the Detroit's defensive line. Said, "Hey, you see that number 30? He's gonna run right here, and he's gonna run right here, and ain't got nothing that you could do to stop him. He's gonna pick up yardage, and he's gonna score 3 touchdowns this game." And I'm like, when did you used to say that to guys? He says to say that to him every snap. I'm like, my goodness. I said, that's why guys will. Yeah, I said, sometimes I got punched at the bottom of the pile. That's why I was getting punched. Because of you.
Bro, were you talking smack? I heard
No.
Tucker Kraft admitted to threatening to burn down the childhood homes of the people that he's playing against on defense. A bunch of dudes are like, yeah, the guy is a psycho trash talker. You weren't doing that?
No, I wasn't going that. You know what? The offensive lineman, no. I kept my mouth shut. My brothers, 2 older brothers, both played running back in high school. Then just, they both bowed out. They said, I'm done with football. I'm getting a job. One went to the Army, one became a police officer. So they were done. But for me, they said never trash talk, because eventually you're going to get your butt kicked. You're going to get blasted, hit hard. Don't do it. And so the closest I got to it was when somebody called me out my name during the game. It was the first game after 9/11, playing against, at that time, the Washington Redskins. The safety came down, hit me. I stiff arm out of bounds, and I didn't know I was out of bounds, and I threw another stiff arm. I hit him in the jaw, and he's like, "Oh, you a BITCH number 30?" And I'm like, "Oh, really?" I went to the huddle. I said, "Brett, give me the effing ball right now. I don't care what Coach Showman is calling. Give me the ball right now."
Oh man,
we get in the huddle. He's like, "Okay." Gave me the ball. I went hunting. You know how y'all be running around on the map on Fortnite?
Yeah, just
I was on Lambeau Field looking for number 31. And as soon as I saw 31 with the Redskin helmet on, I V-lined for him. Boom! Went right through him like a wet paper bag.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
The funny part about all this, though, the next day, so we won that game. We blew them out like 35-10 or something like that. What makes this the best thing, on Monday, we watching film. I'm in there with Sylvester, I think Sylvester Crew. No, Johnny Rowland was my running backs coach that year. And he's like, "Ahman, before we run this play, just want to ask you, like, what happened? Did he say something to you?" I'm like, yeah, we had a few words, coach. He's like, "Okay, I thought so. That's why I was like, what I just saw don't make sense. Because let's watch this play." He pressed the play button, and the film goes. He said, "Ahman, you get the ball. This wasn't the play call." So he checked that, that it was supposed to be another play. That I said, "Brett, give me the goddamn ball."
Yeah.
I get the ball, and he said, "Ahman, this is 66 handoff solid. Once you broke the line of scrimmage, if you would have kept straight, this is a touchdown. This is like a 70-yard touchdown." He said, "But you went to V-line for number 31 over here." Did y'all have a conversation? He said, "So what happened?" He said, "I figured he pissed you off." He's like, "Because ain't no way you would have passed on the touchdown to go hit him for a first down and get 15 yards. I was like, "Coach," I said, "Coach, yeah, he called me out my name. He called me a BITCH. So I had to give him the business." He's like, he said, "That's what I figured." So, okay, game on. Keep going.
I love it, dude.
I love that. I love it as a game within a game. I love it.
Oh, yes.
We don't see, right, as fans.
No.
Hey, so now you went to Nebraska.
Yep. Go Big Red. I saw somebody in the chat. Go Big Red. Go Big Red.
Sorry that Michigan had to do that to you this year.
Yeah. We got beat up.
Ohio State's been better than Michigan. I feel like even when Michigan won the Natty, I feel like Ohio State had at least a similar roster. They look like the best team in football. Do you give Michigan a chance this weekend? Michigan, Ohio State at home?
Only both teams got a chance. Why? Because it's a rivalry game. That's when I tell people about this, and y'all been in competition, right? When your nemesis comes on the field, on the court, or in the game, when that person you like, I hate this person. I hate them. You might be on a losing streak, but you like, today it ain't happening today. We kicking his ass. Something's happening. Right?
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's an even playing field. Throw the records out. It's a fight. Because what was it last year?
Last year,
Michigan beat
Michigan
'em.
was a good on defense. I mean, we
Right.
had a walk-on quarterback. It was the ugliest game ever, and
Right.
we beat them, and then they won the Natty.
Yeah, we won like what, like
Exactly.
10. We won like what, like 10-3 or something like that, like
Right.
17-10 or
It was
something.
ugly.
It was terrible.
And I'm not looking at it. What's the spread?
Oh gosh.
Let's pull it up, Ty. Last I looked, I think was either 14 or 17 and a half. Ohio State was
Okay.
favored.
Got it. The only reason I would say Ohio State has the edge because they are, I think it's their defense that's just
Right.
like mauling people.
10.5.
Oh, it's moved. Oh, it's
Yeah,
moved. Now it's 10.
oh,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm seeing 10.
And so the difference.
10.5.
It's
So
the
the
best.
difference
It's
between-
the best Matt Patricia has ever called games.
Gotcha.
At any
So let's
level.
say this year they have the bigger edge because that defense, they have all those dudes that just came back from last year's team. The only one that left was the linebacker that was roommates with Ewers that played at Texas. Stewart, I can't remember, number 33, the linebacker that was with Ohio State. He got drafted somewhere. That's the only difference. That defense came back as a whole unit. They replaced a good quarterback in Howard with Sayin, and he's playing good. I'm like, how is he up for the Heisman? He's still. I think he's a good quarterback, but he's still got a lot to go.
Yeah.
And they got a good run game, and they got Jeremiah Johnson. He's a problem. Is it Johnson, the big wide receiver,
Smith.
number 4? Smith. Sorry, Smith.
Yeah, dude,
Smith.
he's unreal.
He's a dude. He's a dude. He was
Yeah.
a grown ass man at 12. Okay, I've heard he's from this area. I'm in Texas. I'm in Houston, where he grew up, and so I've been to a couple. I went to my cousin's son's flag football 7-on-7 tournament last summer or last Christmas, and I remember being there, and then somebody said, "Oh yeah, Smith went to this high school," and he was like at freshman year he had 1,500 yards his freshman year. I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
God. Oh my God! So
Yeah.
he's that dude.
I went out of
So-
town to watch the game last year on vacation, and you can't bet in that state I went to. So
An
I put a
armor.
bunch. I put a bunch on Michigan
lagging.
just for fun. Oh, can you hear me, Ty?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, it's my bad.
This year, I am putting $0 on Michigan, and I'll just root for a good game and hope that they
Yeah.
somehow
I'm gonna-
pull it out.
I'm gonna put a little juice on Michigan.
I'll put it
plus
on
10.5.
Ohio State for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into a couple of the Thanksgiving games. So we talked Lions, Packers. We got Cowboys, Chiefs after that. And if you would have told me 3 weeks ago that was the game, and I would have looked, I would have been like, that's going to be boring. But all of a sudden, the Cowboys, dude, they just beat the Eagles. Their offense is fun. Pickens is crazy. That could be a good game. So let's chat about that game. Who you guys like in that one? Give me a score. I want a score as well.
I don't know about that.
Man.
I don't know if I'll give you. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'll give you a score, JB. But
What do you mean?
I just don't know if I'll give you a score, dude. Give me that, dude. I like
It's
Dallas.
3.5. It's 3.5. Right
But here's the
there.
thing,
For
dude.
KC.
But we're going against the refs. We're going against the
Okay, relax.
Listen, there's a close game in the Colts game, dude. Chiefs got the win. Chiefs got to make the playoffs, dude. Dallas, this is a must win for the Chiefs as well. It's a big win for the Chiefs.
True.
So
The good thing is
the
it's not conference or divisional thing.
The way
Yeah,
the Chiefs
no.
play, the way the Chiefs play, where they can just take if they need 10 minutes, right? Like if
They'll
there's
take
10, they could take 10 minutes to score and score. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they did in overtime against the Colts. It's ridiculous. Like I just don't see Dallas being able to beat a team like that. I don't think they're as efficient as the Chiefs are. So I'm gonna say the Chiefs win. I'm gonna say by 5. So something like a 32-27, 33-28 type of game.
Yeah. And I see. So I know Andy Reid very well. A lot of my teammates played with him, and so another Star Wars reference here. So that's like, what's his name? Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon
And
Jinn.
then Qui-Gon Jinn and Pat Mahomes is Anakin. I mean, not Anakin. Obi-Wan. So
I like that.
and they working together. You know how they work together.
Yeah.
So that right there, when you talk about that 10 minutes, yes, I've seen that. I'm like, how did they do that? And so
They're the kings of it.
right. And so I got KC. I would at least take the spread because right now Dallas, they had a lot going on in that building. Period. Between obviously an unfortunate death of a former player, they're running their teammates, all that going on, and then you have the stuff on top of that with Mr. Johnson and everything, Mr. Jones. So excuse me. going on, and then other injuries and other little small little things. So that's where, for me, I give the edge to KC because it's not much going on other than football. You know, them trying to play better football because they're not up to caliber to where they were at last couple years going into the playoff stretch.
Dude, I just gotta give me Dak Prescott, give me George Pickens, give me Javonte Williams having a year, give me Dallas to continue to surprise a lot of people, ride that high from that Eagles game. Didn't go OT, just ran an entire extra 10 minutes in OT, short week. If CeeDee Lamb doesn't drop balls, like I'm serious, if CeeDee Lamb is as on, bro, I think this is a close game. I like Dallas plus 3. I like Dallas to win.
Wow.
I do.
Okay.
I love it, dude.
Okay,
Hey, let's get a little spicy.
I like it.
Give me the
I like
Chiefs
it.
37, the Cowboys 24.
Okay.
way.
Well,
I just don't see it.
I love how we're all saying like that these games are going to be pretty close, and then John's just going with these blowouts.
I mean, 27-17 is not a blowout when the Lions beat the Packers. That's not a blowout. That's
A
close.
10 points in a division game is a blowout.
John,
Yeah.
let me tell the Chiefs.
I agree with that. I've been on that. I've been part of that. So yeah, that it hurts when you look at it and see 10 points or 14 points. You're like, damn.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Chiefs
We got punched in the chest.
I know the
Right.
Eagles beat the Chiefs this year, and it was an ugly game. The Eagles' defense is nasty, though. The Cowboys' defense is not so great. I feel like Mahomes is just going to go nuts. Like, this Chiefs' offense feels like it's ready to just kind of go crazy. And the Dallas defense is the perfect recipe for that, I think.
Yeah, you say that, but they after the 3 touchdowns in the first quarter against the Eagles, they didn't let him score the rest of the game.
They're locked in. But the Eagles play
That was
close.
rivalry, though.
Brutal.
We got to remember, that was a rivalry game.
I
That's a
know.
rivalry.
And the Eagles' offense is not the Chiefs' offense. They're in very different spots right now.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
way to
more
bring up
air it out
logic.
for Chiefs.
Thanks for bringing logic in, dude. All right, I'll be the passion picks. I'll be the passion picks for the rest of the show.
The Dallas offense is super fun to watch. They could absolutely score a bunch of points.
Pickens is eating. Pickens is eating, and as
True.
long as he doesn't,
My
as long as he
favorite
doesn't
stat,
slap
Ty.
somebody and get ejected from the game.
My favorite stat right now this year
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
is that the Pittsburgh Steelers, if you add up all of their wide receivers, the Pittsburgh Steelers have 1,083 receiving yards between all of their receivers, and Pickens has 1,054 by himself.
Are you kidding? Wow. That just, hey, there's facts. There
Come
it
on,
is.
baby. Come
There it
on.
is.
I love watching Pickens play in Dallas, man. He's great.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he
I
did
love
that.
watching Dallas right now.
Yeah, he just got to keep his temper, like you said, Ty. He
Yeah,
just gotta
exactly.
Keep his temper.
And then
Just
AJ,
gotta keep his temper.
we missed your prediction. I think
Oh, I said.
You
I
said
think
Chiefs.
I didn't. I said Chiefs. I didn't give score. I was thinking on a score. I'm gonna say on the score. I'm gonna say 27, 20. 27-20.
I like that.
Chiefs. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to ask you this. I have a ton of Steeler fans in my chat, and there is like a mantra. You may have seen it when you watch sometimes. Fire Tomlin. Mike
What?
Tomlin. So here's the thing, right? It's
Hold up.
6 straight years without a playoff win. 6 or 7
Okay.
straight years without a playoff
It's
win.
been that long. Okay, I didn't know that.
been a
Okay,
long
6
time.
years. Okay.
They say he's like the GM, that he's helping make all the moves that get rid of Pickens. They look average again. They keep winning 9-10 games, getting into
Well,
the
he's been
playoffs.
there long enough for that. I could see that happening. Yes.
Do you think that they do need to move on from him, or do you think that he's that dude?
I say first inclination, he's that dude. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's that dude. There's nothing where if it was like a complete out of control going on, I don't think he's there.
Like
If,
one
like, if-
spiral year, but he hasn't
Yeah.
had one.
Exactly. He's always consistent. He gets those guys up to play, and he knows how to say the right thing. He keeps it real with them. I say that's the
Mhm.
realest coach. I say if any coach between Shanahan and in San Francisco, who I know because he was with me in the Texans back in 07, 08, keeping it gangster with a player, like keeping it real, he keeps it real. And so players that play for him, they understand, look, he'll say, what up? He'll just say, hey, we got our butt kicked today. Like anybody, I got out coached. Y'all got, TJ, you didn't get in there, get a sack. He'll point out everybody and himself. So that right there, it keeps him in the building because he's honest. And so I don't see him right now. Maybe another year of it, and it's like total like uncontrolledness of among players and what they doing and not doing. not getting the job done enough, then I could see them moving on maybe in the next year or year after that. Not right now.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Before we go Bengals Ravens, this person's typed this a bunch, and now I did it in my chat. How do you feel about guys like Aaron Jones, who felt like a lifelong Packer, swapping to a division rival like the Vikings?
How do I feel about him going there? Or
yeah, like how do you feel about like somebody like yourself? If you would you have gone to the Bears and been cool with it, or do you think that you just got to try to avoid going to your rival?
Well, you can't. You have no control over that. If he got dealt. No. Did he sign with them? I can't remember. Sometimes,
I don't know if he was traded or what.
I mean,
yeah,
if you get traded,
if you get traded, it's out of your control. It's 100% out of your control. Now, if he decided to go free agent, and that's a whole other thing.
He was released by the Packers,
and then signed by the Vikings. So, I mean, be honest, if I went to the Bears, I'd be excited because I was a Walter Payton fan.
Okay,
that's awesome.
I'll be hyped. Everybody on my Packer, everybody that was a Packer with me, they knew I love Dub P. They knew it because I tell you one thing, y'all would like this. One of my trainers, he was actually from Chicago area, Flea. He's the head trainer now, Brian Engel. Shout out to Flea. He came up with the idea since we were both Walter Payton fans. He said, "Hey, he found the kangaroo that was on what Payton wore on his shoe. The company, he printed out the kangaroo and would put it on my spat under my shoe before game. And the Batman symbol says I'm a Batman fan.
That's
so
sick.
that was my spat on my feet every game for all the games I played in Green Bay. So when we started doing that, it was game over. I was locked in.
Yeah,
I got the Batman spat along with the kangaroo on the bottom. That's the piece. So if I would have got traded or a free agent to Chicago, I'll be like, I'm living the dream. I don't get to wear 34, but I'm close to it. This is all I need right here. Because I know Jarrett, Connie, and Brittany. I met them at Super Bowls over the years, and so great family. You know, we always have a good talk. Me and Jared, we met. Actually, I met him when he was at the U. So he's a cool dude, real cool dude.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, we got Joey B coming back for the Bengals for our Thursday night game. I believe that's at Baltimore.
Yes, Ravens are home.
Ravens are home. How was the spread? You looking?
7 in Baltimore.
Ty, you're muted, bud.
Oh, yeah, it's 7, and Baltimore's at home. Dude, the Bengals are keeping games close with everyone. I mean, like, they're playing tough with Joe Flacco. Now you got Burrow back. Their defense is surprisingly not getting blown out.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like, the defenses, and we talked about how if their defense stepped up a little bit, their offenses can put up 30 points plus a game.
You guys thinking
Bengals, they kept it very close against the pit.
He's not running.
Something's going on. Something's going on with the Ravens, bro. They don't look electric. I love Bengals +7 here, dude.
I agree with that. They don't look electric, but I don't think they're gonna lose to the Bengals.
I don't think they're gonna lose. You give me 7 points, maybe tease it up 7.5. I'll take the Bengals spread.
Okay.
Give me the Ravens to win for sure at home.
Oh,
but
I'm with you there.
But the Ravens, dude, they don't look electric by any means. And when you have people like Lamar, Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, who's honestly been playing pretty great this year. Isaiah
something's off.
I agree. I agree. I don't think they lose, but I love the Bengals spread.
Yeah, because they got to chase.
Yeah,
yep.
They're gonna be competitive. They're gonna be competitive, but that's about it.
100%.
That's it.
I'm with you. I actually do. Yeah, I think this is going to be fun. You guys remember when they played last year, and both of them were like, I think both of them got in the 40s. Like, it was insane. And I like that. I like that to happen this time. So give me the over. What's the line set at?
52.
Yeah, give me the over. Give me over 52 and give me the Ravens.
Yeah.
I'm with you guys. When the Ravens were 1-5, I legitimately on my stream said I think they went out. And they're on a 5-game winning streak. And it doesn't look great. They don't look dominant, but their schedule was really tough in the beginning. It's a lot easier down the stretch. I could still see it. And if they got in the playoffs, I think they could beat anybody in the AFC. So I'm sure nobody would really want to play them. I think I'd go Bengals +7, Ravens to win. Like an over, Chris, you said?
Yeah.
Over 52.
Yeah, that's where you win.
That's a lot of points.
Hey, they put up points. It's a rivalry. It's a divisional game.
Yeah, and Joey
They're gonna crush.
I mean, he's gonna be slinging the ball.
Yeah,
I could see it being like 35-28. You know what I mean? Like one of those games.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, that's what I said. Rivalry games are another, like in college, it's another demon. It's another animal. They records are gone. We know you very well. We play you twice a year. I'm gonna punch you in the chest like last year or the game earlier this year. We owe you one. You know, it's that mentality. Because I remember when we played anybody in our division in just September, October, November, December, we were like, remember you gave us that loss in Lambeau? We about to do the same thing here in the Metrodome or in Pontiac. I remember playing in Pontiac my first year. That was, oh my God, that stadium was atrocious. I'm
That place was
sorry.
the dump, and they couldn't even
The
explode it
dump.
correctly. They tried to explode it, and it didn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it was like the greatest meme ever. The Lions couldn't even get rid of the building.
Oh, when I walked on that field my first time playing, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? That's like, this is the league? This is what they're doing in Detroit? Oh my goodness, this is
We got Ford
terrible.
Field now, though. Ford Field.
Yeah, no, I was like, thank God for the Fords. That is
Yeah.
it was night and day.
Saving the
Trust
city.
me. Nightmare and day. That's what it was. From a nightmare to day. It was like, oh my God, thank God y'all built a new stadium in downtown Detroit. Love it. Thank you.
Absolutely. So we're all on the Ravens. We don't mind the Bengals +7. We have a lot of Bear fans who are very upset
For sure.
that we have a Packer guest on, that all of us picked them to only win 10 games after they already have 8. But Friday we get a Black Friday game. Bears Eagles.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
We're all taking the Eagles.
No,
I am.
I'm taking the Eagles to win, but I love the Bears +7 again here. I mean, they put up 47 points against the Bengals November 2nd. You know, they beat the Vikings. They put up 31 on the Steelers. That's not easy to do. 24 against the Giants. Like, they're scoring. Their offense is getting it down. The Eagles are not, by the way. Like, Eagles have been just constantly low scoring. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the spread. They just got an embarrassing loss handed to them against Dallas.
Yeah.
I love the Bears +7. Give me the Eagles to win, and I might sprinkle some Bears money line, just because. I think they got plot armor, dude. I don't know what's going on. They're just winning. They're winning games, and the Eagles aren't very clutch right now. They got plot armor, bro. They do right now.
Yeah,
Ben Johnson.
All right,
what you got?
Here are the games where the Eagles have played a very mobile quarterback. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Eagles Chiefs. Eagles won 20-17. Then we got Eagles Broncos. Broncos beat the Eagles by 4. Knicks can run. Giants Eagles 34-17. Jackson Dart ran all over them. Eagles Giants again 38-20. Eagles won that game. Okay, and now Eagles Bears. Like, think about where their defense is strong, right? The Philadelphia has one of the best spines in the NFL. They have great linebackers. They have great defensive tackles. If Caleb Williams can get outside of the pocket, this is one of those games, right? It's one of those games where the Eagles are going to struggle. So Ty, I'm with you. I think the Eagles win, but I like +7 too. I think the Bears can keep this close. Like, look at the kinds of teams the Eagles are losing to. It's teams that are kind of built like the Bears.
I just took Caleb Williams over on his rushing, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that breakdown, Chris. I like that breakdown. I said the thing that Philly knows how to do, though, they know how to then turn it on at the right time defensively. Offensively, it's been a B movie, as we could say, a B movie there.
Yeah.
Not bad, because they're still scoring points. Not bad. They score when they need to score. But then, but when they have to score sometimes, then it's an interesting thing to see. So I'll definitely take Philly with the line 7. And what are y'all saying? Chicago what? Because like I said, I'm new to betting. So
like +7. So
they like Chicago +7.
So
not.
Meaning like that they cover.
Gotcha.
So like they're winning. They start the game up 7 points technically, right?
All right. So I think the Eagles win something like 24 to like 20.
I take that too, because Chicago is scoring points, and I think both of y'all mentioned that already. So that right there shows me, because Caleb, he's being a little bit more careful, I say, with the ball.
Yeah.
I think he still has he's shaking it off of what he does scrambling, where he's almost in panic mode. I think Ben has calmed that down. But every now and then he's like, I gotta run, and man, let me do
Yeah.
this. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? You don't have to do that.
Dude, it's so funny you mentioned that. I like the first like 7 games of the season I was watching Caleb, and it looks like his brain is like operating at like 2x speed, but not like he's processed everything like super fast. And then
Right.
he's like just when he's throwing it, it's not like a nice,
No, he's gunning it. He is gunning
exactly.
it.
He's moving at 2x speed and he's thinking at 2x speed. And that's definitely that's exactly what I noticed from him all year.
And that's because that happens in young, good quarterbacks. So we already know he's that dude. He's a good quarterback. It's just he's processing so much, and he's like overdoing it. Like he's overthinking, overseeing, overthrowing everything. So it's like Ben is like, hey man, take it 2 steps back, slow it down, do this instead of that. So that's where Ben, the head coach that he is coming in and weathering the storm of that. So now this time next year, Chicago's gonna be a problem. They got Monungai in the backfield, they got a Swift, and they got Mooney and Ndoze. They got an offense, and now they always had a defense. Now it's just now like, we coming together, and we're not making a whole lot of mistakes. So that's where I will take that with Chicago.
I'm gonna be the only one. Sorry, by the way, that they're doing the lawn outside right now.
Oh, is that what that was? I'm like, what
is that, John?
I've been muting. Sorry about that. Dude,
Okay.
I think Ben Johnson's a good coach. I didn't know if he would be because I thought a lot of that culture was Dan Campbell. I think he took the good from that, and he's doing his own good job in Chicago. It's the best culture that locker rooms had. I don't even remember. So maybe since like Lovie Smith or something. I promise I'm not crapping on the Bears. I'm with you, AG. I think they're going to be really good in the next few years, and like going to be super annoying for the Lions, especially if Caleb Williams keeps taking steps forward. But guys, they almost lost to the Raiders and the Bengals and the Giants. I mean, they're going to get killed. They're going to get killed. It's their first real test of the season besides us when they lost 52-21.
You think they're going to get killed? I love
they're
that.
Going
John.
to get killed. I think they're going to lose like 34-10. And an absolute blowout. And I don't see it.
I better see an Eagles minus 14.5 spread bet sent to me then.
The Bears somehow
put your money where your mouth is.
The Bears somehow win this game, I will be gassing them up for the rest of the season. And I'm not even that high on the Eagles, but especially their offense. But I will be gassing the Bears up for the rest of the year.
I like parity, right? I like that you have a different opinion than us, but you're wrong.
I mean, dude, it's okay.
Oh, I could tell family when I see it. I love it. I love it.
60-yard touchdown against the Bengals, dude, to beat them. Like, what are we doing?
They should have lost that game. That was insane.
They still figuring
lost to the Raiders.
I love that you're saying
themselves
this,
out.
You're saying this right now. The Eagles just lost to the Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys would kill the Bears.
I agree.
Yes.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I think they would.
You got, like I said, that that rivalry means so much. I don't think y'all really understanding that because at the college level, you saw what happened last year at Ohio State and Michigan. We talked about it already.
Oh my gosh, they're already playing the Bears. Sorry, the Bears already beat the Cowboys.
The Bears smoked the Cowboys by 7.
So just think about
if they play now, they lose.
Think about this: 2006, we swept the Bears. Where did the Bears go that year?
Was that their Super Bowl year?
Exactly. We swept them. In the last final game of the regular season, we played them in Chicago, and we beat them handily. And what did they do? Go to the Super Bowl. But they lost. But they went to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So just knowing you, like the rivalry games, it's a whole nother different playing field. Throw the record is literally like even though the commentators say it, throw the records out the window. Literally because it's an emotional mixed with controlled chaos going on.
Yeah.
That the players that we all are thinking like, look, I don't care what record they are. I'm about to punch this dude in the chest. Like, give me the ball right now. I'm about to run through everybody and then crip walk and then spike it and then throw somebody's beer at them. It's like I'm coming in. Because our mantra was when we went on the road against a divisional team, we're coming in your house and we're kicking in the door and we're throwing everything out the front window. That's what we're about to do to the Lions Stadium in Chicago and the Vikings. So that was our mindset. And trust me, their mindset was the same thing. When they come to Lambeau Field, they want to turn off the lights. They want to kick everybody outside the house and kick our butt. So that's just one of those things that teams and then it's set up by the coaches and how they, plan the week out. Because I remember that first Monday of any divisional week game, all the head coaches, I mean, from the head coach to the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, their thinksters was like, they were like pissed off at everything every day. Oh my, that's the point. I'm like, okay, coach, my bad. Like, trust me. So we were locked in by kickoff.
I love it.
Give me
John,
Bears
what's next?
+7.
What do we got, John?
What do you mean?
Like,
I
what's
got a
up,
couple
RB?
more in me, and then I got to jump.
All right, bet you're good, man. Let's do this one more game. Let's go over John. Just Arizona, Tampa Bay.
Oh, let's pick a good one.
I agree. I don't want to cover that game. It's terrible.
Let's end on a good one here. Looking.
There's some great
Oh my
noon
God.
games.
Ooh, Buffalo.
Buffalo, Pittsburgh.
Game. Yeah, Buffalo, maybe. Pittsburgh at home. Hey.
No way.
There's not that many good games, guys.
You know what? Yeah, after that, you got
All right,
Miami.
let's go Colts Texans.
That's a rivalry, another rivalry game.
Okay, yep.
Colts favored by 4.5 at home Sunday noon.
Stroud is back.
Yeah, but Stroud is back. Give me the Colts.
Yeah,
he's
been having a rough third year.
He had a terrible sophomore year. And he's having an even worse third year. Chris, what's the story, though? Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you what the story is. Something's going on with Stroud. He's playing terrible all year. I don't think he's had a single good game. When your backup comes in and shows you how to get the job done, which is never a good sign.
Is he hurt? He got hurt.
He's playing. He had a concussion.
He had a concussion. I say they keep in Mills.
Games.
I think they keep Mills in, dude, and they let Stroud just, get a couple reps learning behind a quarterback who knows what he's doing.
Tyler,
I'm kidding. CJ Stroud listen, bro. He had one of the greatest rookie years you could have, and then he's fumbled and folded more than any QB. And Chris, last year.
And what has Daniel Jones looked like against good defenses this year?
Okay, Okay, reel it in, buddy.
Facts.
Ready? We
talked about this.
I understand.
All right, ready? Listen. All right.
Here we go.
The Colts played no defenses throughout the first 6 weeks. Okay. And then
they played Denver.
Yeah, and then they won because of a penalty. Colts Steelers. Steelers 27, Colts 20. Then they have to go play the Chiefs. The Chiefs win. And then I literally said on the show, I was like, what happens when they play the Steelers? What happens when they play the Chiefs? And what happens when they play the Texans? Okay, because the Texans defense is the best in the NFL right now. They're playing lights out.
I got some dudes.
Yeah, but CJ Stroud has to get touchdowns. So give me the Colts to get a couple, maybe some pick sixes, some fumbles.
I'm not saying I'm taking the Texans. I'm taking the Texans straight up in this game. I'm taking them.
Wow, dude, that's crazy, bro. I can't wait to make all my money on Colts -4. Y'all are crazy.
I am too. That defense is nasty.
You're taking them
Colts
too, John?
defense or Houston? Houston.
I'm taking Houston to win. Houston's defense is nasty. I don't think Danny Dimes is for real.
The edge. I give the edge to Colts.
Give me the Colts.
They're at home.
I'm going to bet on the Colts to win this game.
They got the best running back in NFL right now.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Jameer Gibbs has something to say about that, but
true. I will. Yes. Correct.
You mean Jameer Sanders?
Jameer Sanders.
Okay. Hey, man, when you do that in overtime, really? Wow, that's gangster.
Did you see the Goff was mic'd up? Did you see what he said in the huddle?
No, I didn't know what he said.
So right before overtime started, he said something like, "Leave it all on the field, boys. Ain't nobody coming to save us. Let's go. We have to do it ourselves." And then first play, Gibbs just goes.
Oh man. Hey, if I'm locked in that huddle, I see why he ran. He ran for 70 yards, 80 yards.
Yeah, 60 yards. Crazy.
Oh, I was hyped. My quarterback just say that. Oh, I'm like, come on, let's go. Give me the ball right now. Give me the ball. Yeah.
Oh,
get out of here. Go home.
All right, so let's do. Hey, since this is our last one together, let's all do a score. Give a score for the Texans Colts game.
I like the under.
I'm gonna go.
Dude. I got it.
What you got?
20-10. Give me Colts 20-10.
Ooh.
Give me
a low scoring.
Give me Texans 20-17. They win by
Texans
3.
can't put up 20 points if they tried.
Yeah.
With Stroud playing.
Hey, I just said it. Give me 2017 Texans.
Give me 20. Give me 20-7 Colts.
Colts.
Oh, wow. I'm going
love that.
17-10 Texans.
Whoa. John with the low baller, dude.
17-10 Texans.
Listen, let me give you the Texans scores first couple games. Ready? 9 points against the Rams. Game 1. 19 against the Bucks. Terrible game. 10 points against the Jaguars. 26 against the Titans. We all remember that game. Okay.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, uncharacteristically,
Yeah, but Baltimore was beat up.
44.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
they
right,
were beat
right.
up.
19 against the Seahawks, dude. 26 against the Niners. I mean, 15 against the Broncos. And then now here comes Mills. 36 against the Jaguars. 16-13 against the Titans. Again, rivalry game, right? Division game. 23-19 beating the Bills. Come on.
Hey, that snuck up on everybody right there for sure.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
And now the Colts with Stroud back?
Give it.
I love the under.
2017, baby. Give it to me.
Yeah.
All right. I'll text you when I'm a millionaire from
Ty, just remember, I hammered the Texans money line over the Bills.
I did too. I did too. I won 1,500 off that. It was beautiful. I saw your text and I was like, why not, dude? Why not? All right.
All right.
KG, thank you so much for joining us, my friend.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for your time, man. This has been so much fun.
Anytime, Blevins. Anytime. Man, we could do this again. Please let me send a message to say,
For
hey,
sure.
G, are you available on Wednesday at this time? I'm coming in because I'm a sports fan, and I love the back and forth with the whole Lions thing because
it's always fun.
Y'all diehards. I appreciate it. I appreciate diehards of any team because I can sit and have a conversation we know is going to be the friendly banter, trash talk, and all that. I respect it because if you're not showing your true colors and being who you are, then you're not a true fan.
Facts.
That's right. Don't let the Lions ruin your Thanksgiving. Okay, enjoy the mac and cheese.
Okay.
Yep. It's not going to happen. It's not going to. I am going to enjoy my wife's mac and cheese. It's going to be delicioso.
Anything you want to promote? Share with the people. Where can they find what you're doing?
Yeah, find me on Ahman Green TV here on Twitch and Ahman Green or NIL TV Esports here on Twitch as well. And then for you guys, if you're available, I know I asked you, Bearded Jonathan, about your Sunday, but you seem busy. You got basketball, you got all that stuff.
But it's crazy. Then it frees up.
Yeah, I got a fun little tournament that I'm doing on NIL TV Sports. I call it Pros versus Joe. So I'm the pro, and so come on my stream and beat me up in some. We got Super Smash Brothers this week, Rocket League, which I suck at, so that's gonna be an easy dub, and then Fortnite. So there you go. We're playing those 3 games in a round robin tournament online on my NIL TV Esports, and then Ahman Green 30 on Instagram and Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge on Instagram. So check me out there for all my stream times and what I'm doing, talking a little football and all that fun stuff. So
I love
there
it.
you go. That's where you can find me.
Love it. Thank you so much. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you again.
You
my
too.
Friend.
We will, and y'all
Thanks,
have
Mom.
a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope the spicy pepper jack you add in there, Chris, works out. All right,
my God.
There you go.
There, man. Get it in there.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Take it easy.
That was awesome,
dude. What a legend. What a legend. Time muted.
I said I'm going to start eating while we do this,
dude,
but
we'll close with just our picks, our bets.
I love that. Yeah. I love that.
But dude, like, I'm like, hey man, thank you so much for joining. I got time.
I love it, dude.
Sure. And I was loving it.
Dude, it's so genuine. The stories were fantastic that he was telling about, dude, the huddle, the locker room, and then just I just love it. I love it.
It's amazing. Like one of my favorite, like, obviously, you guys did a podcast.
I know we have a lot of people who like, I just don't know the age range. If you guys haven't watched Ahman play, just type in Ahman Green highlights and just enjoy. He's fun to watch.
Half of them were against the Lions.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, man, like one of the things, like when I had my podcast and like I would have, like just big guests on, and or I guess that I was a fan, everything like that. Like there was always that weird, like you just hope that you hope they're not like they want to be there. Essentially, you hope that they want to be there. You hope they're not counting down the minutes. So the second where his time's up, a lot of time that we thought we had with him, and he's just like, I'm good. You guys got me. Like, can we keep going? It's like greatest feeling ever as the host of the show. Yeah, for people to want to stay and put in some extra time. So that was awesome.
You want to talk about a humble guy? I mean, he reached out to me, asked if he could get on my Fortnite stream a couple times a week, go on his podcast. Can I come on your sports show? I mean, this dude, like, there is zero.
That's so cool.
Here, you're down here. It is just, hey, we seem similar. We have similar interests. Let's collab. I mean, the dude is as humble and as cool as they come. And his stories, bro.
Mm-hmm.
His stories make me want to gamble less. You know what I mean? Like when he's like, the coach is like, you could have scored a touchdown if you would just ran straight. Yeah, but I had to go hit this guy. It's like, like it's so sometimes it is so like it's such a personal thing, right? Player to player, what they're trying to do on that play, whether on offense or defense. That was wild.
Yeah.
It's gonna run through it, changing the play call.
I
mean,
love it.
You know what I mean? I meant to ask him if they won that game. I'm assuming they did.
Yeah, he said they smacked him like 35-10.
Okay. Yeah, that was actually crazy. Guys, real quick, just for tonight, I've got Red Wings Penguins tonight. All right, trusting in my wings and in Brian Rust. So that's what I'm on tonight. And then I'm taking all three. As much as I hate this, I'm taking all three favorites on Thursday. I parlayed Lions, Chiefs, Ravens. Hoping we just
I'm
get
a
a seat at the table on
I'm a
Sunday.
little
A
scared.
seat at the
On Thursday evening.
table. Seat at the table,
I want to
I
seat at
dude.
the table on Sunday with a chance, or Thursday with a chance.
Yeah, I'm
Chris?
a little worried about that.
Okay. But let's go to our. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do a one player prop.
Yeah,
Each.
let's do a Thanksgiving one where we just do Thanksgiving ones.
Okay.
John.
Okay, let's do it. But not for spread. Spread we can do anything.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so Thanksgiving, I'm going right to Lions, Packers.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going. Gosh, that's so. I so badly want to go Jameson Williams 50 plus because I just think that they're finally going to feed him. But I can't.
Yeah.
So you guys go first. I'm going to keep looking.
I was gonna say, give me Brock Wright receptions, 2.5, 3 catches.
Okay.
Oh, there you're back.
Hello.
Yep. So Taiwan's receptions, Brock Wright. Oh my gosh, he's not even on my list.
He's on mine. I got him at 2.5.
My internet lagging.
That's not supposed to happen.
Give me.
I like- Yeah.
Oh,
He's
is
not even
Pacheco,
there.
is Pacheco back? That's kind of
Even if he is, dude, he doesn't run a lot. His line is 34 yards. Like what?
Give me Dak over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Got
Hey,
it.
Ty, I almost need a new one from you, Ty. It's not showing up on mine.
I'm down. Let me go over to my receptions. Let me get a. Just give me rushing. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs over.
Okay, so hold on. So we got rushing Gibbs over 70.
I love
Yeah.
that. He'll get that in one play.
He could. We'll definitely take that. So Chris, what's yours? You said Dak.
Over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I can't believe it's that low.
What was that? Yep.
Okay. And then I will go to the night game then. You know what we ask? It's just for a seat at the table.
Seat at the table, dude. A little something.
We've got Joey B back. Give me a Jamar Chase anytime.
I love that. I'm gonna bet that straight up too.
Done.
50 wins, 279 plus 459. So that's Gibbs 70 or more rushing yards, Dak 2 or more passing touchdowns, and Jamar Chase anytime tutty.
Love it.
Beautiful. You guys want to do the spreads for the entire week, or
Let's do the spread for the whole week. Yep. Pick any game you want. No teasing.
Yep. Okay.
Michigan money line. Just kidding.
I'll handle this. Give me the Seahawks minus 11.5.
Oh my gosh. Seahawks minus 11.5 at home against Minnesota with Max Brosman starting for the Vikings.
Wait, say that again. Sam Darnold's not playing.
No,
Sam Darnold's playing. for the
JJ
Seahawks.
McCarthy's not
Max Brosman is
playing.
playing instead of JJ.
Oh yeah, give me
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Chris? Revenge game. Well, Brosmer. My bad.
Give me the Texans plus 4.5. Is that still a
I
four
love
and a half?
it. Yep.
Yep.
I want to take a plus. Pick a team you
Pick a team you think will win. and then take their spread.
But I like the minuses.
Just pick a good one,
Guys,
dude.
This is the last time I'm going to do this, I promise.
Oh my gosh.
Give me 1 second. Let me check.
Is he doing Lions?
No.
Okay, you can't do that to us.
Tampa
wanna
spread's
take the
2.5.
Cardinals. I want to take the Cardinals plus 2.5.
I like
in case
that.
Baker doesn't play.
I like that. I mean, I like it even if Baker does play.
I'm going to go Cardinals plus 2.5.
Okay.
25 wins you 173 plus 595. So that's Seahawks minus 11.5, Texans plus 4.5, Cardinals plus 2.5.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, man. Tyler, do you have a don't overthink it?
I do have a don't overthink it. I didn't bet it yet, but my don't overthink it is going to be, it was going to be 4 legs. It was going to be Chargers, Seahawks, Rams, and then Jacksonville, I think. 4 legs gets you plus 102. Just double your money. Should be free. I don't think any of those teams sell.
Okay. Say it again.
Say it one more time. So you got Rams, Jags.
Jacksonville Jaguars, the Rams, Seahawks, Chargers. Don't overthink it. They don't lose. Plus 102. Double your money. Is my don't overthink it. And chat, please bet responsibly if you're going to be doing any of these bets, telling any of us. Find out what your unit size is and set a budget.
Bang. Just did it. I love don't overthink it. Guys, what an incredible show. AG,
It was amazing.
absolute legend. Well done. Glad we, Chris, I wish you didn't teach, bro. And we could do the sport. The viewership would be so good during the day.
Hey, Chris, stop your job, Chris.
I know.
Yeah.
Quit. I wish I streamed on Saturdays so that my viewership, that we could do it like Saturday morning or something. 'Cause
All
the
my
daytime
health
just hits
insurance is
different.
tied to that job too.
Okay. But excellent show, guys. Chris, crush the mac and cheese, please, tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. I'll be cooking with Caleb tonight, watching some hockey. Ty, have a great Thanksgiving. What are you guys doing, Ty?
We're just doing Friendsgiving, so
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
hanging out with
Enjoy.
everybody. Thank
We'll
you.
be
Love you
texting-
guys.
We'll be texting you. Are you staying live, Ty, or no?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going live. I'll be live.
Okay, okay, sweet. We'll see you on the battlefield.
Okay, shoot on the battlefield.
Oh,
Let's ride.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Love you guys.
boys.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Take care of each other. Happy Thanksgiving, chat.